Hello, beautiful. Welcome to day number 4. This is not the actual lesson. This is just a quick intro on how to find your charts. And one quick reminder as we're going through this, if you see your chart or you look at my chart as I show you how to find it and it feels overwhelming, please don't let it make you feel overwhelmed or like it's too much to learn. We're going to take it one small step at a time. And I'm going to show you like the basics today in the lesson and kind of help you understand those things. So don't feel overwhelmed by that. Okay. All right. So the very first thing that I'm going to have you look up is finding your birth chart. If you don't have your birth chart, push pause right here, go grab it so that you can find the exact date, time, and location. Those are the three things you need. I'll say that again, date, time, and location. It's super important to have these because if you don't, what can happen is it can change the signs in your chart. For example, your moon sign might change based on the hour of the day. That doesn't always happen. A lot of times you can look up the day of your birth and the whole entire day is within one moon sign. So it's not something to super stress, but also in your human design chart, it can change the channels that you have. And so it's just important to get that date. If you can't find it, or if your birth chart doesn't have that, one thing to keep in mind is that you can always call the hospital and have them get the information for you. That's what my past clients have done. If you're adopted or you don't have all of that information, a lot of times what you can do is just kind of go off of a muscle test, or if you can find the right person to ask for what time of the day and just get as close as you possibly can, that is great. Okay. If you have any questions about this or you have any like limitations that are stopping you from finding the right chart, please reach out to me. Let me know. I can help you find a way around that. Okay, so to find your astrology chart, my favorite place to go is astro.com. And this is where most astrologers I typically go. Once you get here, I'm going to make that just a little smaller. Once you get here, go to the charts and calculations. Typically, you will, okay, sorry, one more step. Click on this chart design and ascendant. Typically, there will be something that pops up here that says new chart. You'll have to enter your email. You can always unsubscribe later so that you're not getting the emails, but these guys are so good. They send like one newsletter a month and it literally just tells you things that are super important to know. So I've never canceled it. Plus, it's so nice to have because I'm not going to drop down because I have clients on this list. But if you click this little drop down button, you can collect, and here's the add button right here. You can collect and add as many, I think, as many people as you want. I haven't gotten to my limit yet, but you can add your husband, your wife, your kids, and look at their charts too, so that you can build your relationships based on your astrology. Which I will tell you, working with my husband's chart and my chart, we have not fought like we used to. It's crazy how this simple tool has changed our lives for us. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add. Again, if you're new here, it's going to have you enter some information and then it will have you add your chart. Okay. So some of these things are optional. Um, you don't have to fill it out all of it, but the important things are the date, time, and the location. So the birthday, just remember to fill this out correctly because when I say my birthday, I think 11/25/91, which is November 25th, 1991. And I've done this before where I've typed in 11 and that's not my birthday. That would make me a Scorpio. My birthday is the 25th. So just be careful and remember to type in the right date. Okay, and then the hour. Make sure you're not clicking AM. Like if you were born at 5 p.m., make sure you click 5 p.m. It's in military time, so you're gonna want to just make sure you get the right one. I was born at 6 p.m., so I want to make sure I click 18. The time was 17 minutes. My birth town. As you can see, there's so many different places with the town beaver. So just make sure you click the right one because this can also change some of the things too. Um, where are you, Utah? I probably passed it. There she is. Good old beaver. I was born in Beaver, Utah. with the hillbillies from Utah. Just kidding. I love Beaver. It's my favorite place to go. All right. It's looking like it's pulling the right data. So let's click continue. Again, just double check everything. Click continue. And from here, what I like to do is I like to just click on this chart and I'll pull it to a different screen. You can zoom in on it if you need to. And then I just make sure the time is correct. I make sure the date is correct. Don't look at the universal time because that'll be confusing. Because you can see if we look at the universal time, that would be 1:17 of November 26th. So important to pay attention to that. Okay. So November, if you guys can hear me gulping, that's my coffee. November 25th, 1991, Beaver, Utah, US. Everything is good here. And the three things that we're going to pay attention to in our lesson are the sun, moon, and the ascending line. So really you need to just focus on this. You don't have to stress too much about this chart and what all of this information means. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. There's a lot of things to learn, and I just want you to take it one step at a time. Okay. If you really want to dive a little bit deeper, this is what my program is for. And that is why I've created Magnetic, because the first month to 2 months, we're really just going to be diving deep into how to create your own rules, your own strategy, and basically create your life plan utilizing both of these charts. So don't feel like you're too like behind because you don't know all this stuff. Trust me, there was a point in my life when I didn't understand this. I would look at it and be like, what? So take it one step at a time. We're looking at your sun sign, which is where the sun was when you were born, your moon sign, which is where the moon was when you were born, and then your ascending line, which is where the horizon was when you were born. Okay. So as you can see, my horizon AC right here is in Gemini. You can see that my moon right here at the very end of Cancer. And then my sun right over here. Look at that stallion. Don't worry what that means. Okay. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Stellium. Blah, blah, blah. Sixth house. Okay. This is my sun sign in Sagittarius. So that's really all you need to know there. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. All right, now we're going to dive into your human design chart. Typically, I just type in human design chart and search that into a Google window. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can go to any of these three are going to give you a good chart. I have used my human design in the past. That's why you can see that it's purpled out because I've used it a million times. I've actually started using Jovian Archive a little bit more because whenever I pull the like download the human design chart for my clients, it doesn't save some of the data. So I've started using this one, which I also believe is actually um the body graph one as well. I don't think there's anything different here. I think they're the same creator. I could be wrong. Anyways, let's pull your chart. We're going to go to Jovian Archive. So if you're just typing in the website, jovianarchive.com, scroll down and you can just enter in your information here. Let's not auto-populate Cedar City, Utah. Okay, again, see how it says day, day, month, month, year, year, year. Make sure you type in the day first. Oops. So that you're not, oh my goodness, guys, this is so important because you get the day wrong and it changes everything. It could show you that I got my husband's date wrong and I thought he was a projector for the longest time, which changes how I was trying to react to him. He's a Manny-Gen. It's very different. And that's why he has so much anger, like me. Just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna go day, 25, 11. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? 25, 11, 1991. Okay, remember to keep it right. And then just double check The hour would be 18 because I was born at 6, 17. The place, Beaver, Utah. Again, find the right one because there's so many. Beaver, Utah. Click create chart. And you remember you can download these, like save them. I think it will go to your inbox, but I think there's a get that out of the way. Oh, right here. There's a little download button so you can save it. Recent charts. I've done this a couple times. All right, then we're just double checking the date and time. Be careful not to like stress this. This is the universe old time zone. You want to just make sure your local time zone is correct. November 25th, 1991 at 1817. Beaver, Utah. Okay, good. The three things that we're going to be paying attention to in our lesson is the type, the strategy, and the authority. Okay, type, strategy, authority. Please don't let this overwhelm you. There's so much here that is of value. And honestly, I am just not going to dive into it unless you're dropping your chart and you're wanting to get more information um, in the group, okay? Or you're wanting to take a step forward and join magnetic, where we'll dive super deep, especially like with your conscious sun gate. This is so important when it comes to how your energy flows and how you're showing up. And okay, let's dive in to the lesson.